Greetings, fellow sentient beings. This is the Space Wolf. Just wanted to do an informal video to kind of discuss the informal nature of the videos that I'm going to be posting on this channel. For one thing, I want to let everyone know that I do not claim to be an expert, nor do I claim to be an electrical engineer by any stretch of the imagination, but I am a professional. I've been around electronics my entire life, surrounded by resistors, capacitors, diodes, transistors, tubes, you name it. It had to do with electronics, involved in radio, television, amplifier, computer. My father was into it, so I had access to basically a mad science laboratory my entire life. And what I'd like to cover in these kind of videos are basically some of the things that I find inspiration from, sharing some of the new and old technology that I'm exploring in my company. Do a little bit of shameless self-promotion for my company MMD, producing small signal effects, also other kinds of musical gear, and just basically have a open discussion for people that are interested in these kind of things, what we're looking at as far as the whole resurgence of some of the vintage tone, that sort of ideology that's behind it, and what we can look for to get the best and most bang for our buck. So anyhow, that being said, I do feel like I would like to address safety a little bit. I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of DIY instruction. I'm just going to be sharing some of my ideas, sort of, what my thoughts are. I'm not really going to go in depth into the process of everything. There's so many channels that have that kind of information that you can seek out, and I can give recommendations. But for me, what I want to do is focus on doing things that are a little bit outside of the box, and I'll be working with some very high voltage things at times, and I want to let everyone know that those warnings that you see on electronics that plug into the wall that tell you danger, no user serviceable parts, take to a qualified technician, take those seriously, because I've seen firsthand in various jobs that I've had in the electronics field, especially in the music side of things, where a tech that I respect very deeply, and I mean, this guy had more experience than me at the time, like actually working on amplifiers, nearly kill himself with a capacitor discharge. Capacitors can store voltages for decades. This amp that he was working on had been sitting in a garage, by his estimate, for 20 years, unplugged. He was absolutely certain all the capacitors would have been discharged by now. He was recapping it, and when he took the cap out, it was not plugged in, no voltage in the circuit. He suddenly turned white and jumped back into a chair and could not speak for about 15 seconds. And when we finally got him to speak, and he described a surge going through his body, hitting his heart, and thinking that that was it, that he had done it, he had killed himself. And it scared everyone in the shop. So take that story to heart. If you're not comfortable working on some of the things that I might be playing with, don't do it. It's not worth it. But that said, if you do feel comfortable, have at it. Experimentation, that's what we're all about, and hope to see you in future videos. Till then, take care. Space Wolf out.